Welcome back to the Stir It Up Show. I got to do something about my teens. We better than wore them out. I'm LaTanya Taylor, your host. Before we went to break, we want to thank Clovia for joining us and being part of our show today. She had to leave us. But I want to quickly come to some of our teens. This is our last segment, so we're about to wrap it up. So if your parents are out there, whether they're here live with us or whether they're out there, this is an opportunity for them to hear from you. Like we talked about, what the hell have we done wrong? So first I want to turn it over to you, young lady, and give you an opportunity to talk. What's your name?
Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
I feel like the community, they accept like what happens. Like they don't take enough action into it. About like if teens are having sex, they be like, oh, well, teens are having sex. There is nothing you barely can do or whatever.
So you feel like, is that from a parent perspective? Is that from a teacher perspective? Is that from a coach? Is that from whose perspective of, oh, you're just having sex?
A lot, like all of them basically.
Adults.
If you just give up like on your child, like if you know that.
So parents are giving up.
They just take it.
And we just okay with that. Somebody's okay with that. Okay. What's your thoughts?
My name is Cornell.
Hi, Cornell.
I would like to say I think it's more of like the parents' fault because they keeping their children in the house too much. You know, like not letting them go like with no leniency and stuff like that. It's like when you keep them in the house, that's gonna make them sneak out and like have sex, do drugs, drink alcohol and stuff like that. But if you like let them go out every once in a while, so let them experience things, because if they experience drugs and they don't like it, they're not gonna do it again, stuff like that. But I feel like half of the time it's the kids' fault too, because they know right from wrong from what you told them. But the parents keeping them in the house, I don't think that's a good idea. Like keeping them in the house till they're 18, like they legal and stuff like that. I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay. Introduce yourself. Tell them who you are.
My name is Raheem. The way I feel, parents, what the parents do, they can spend more time with their kids. A lot of parents don't want to do what we do because we're younger, y'all older than us. Go bowling, go to the movies, different things.
So the parents need to get more involved with their kids, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
okay.
That can really help a lot because, kids look at it as we only hang out with kids. We need more experienced people in our lives that can tell us right from wrong instead of just listening to your peers. That's going to mess everything up in your life.
Yeah.
They don't know everything.
I hear you. What else? Go ahead, Brianna.
I think parents should try stuff with their kids, like sit down and have a drink with them. Like, so they won't go out and do it with some friends instead of them experiencing it with somebody that don't know what they're doing. Like, here, drink this. Just give them a little sip and be like, this, you don't want this. It's not good. Like, tell them, it's not good for them. Like, because if they go out with their friends, they like, oh, my friend's drinking, let me drink too. You be like, nah, my mom was drinking that. I don't want none of that. It's not good for me. Maybe your parents.
I can't even go there to support that. I hear what you're saying, and I've heard it. I've seen it on television and all of those things. But I gotta speak for most parents. That's just not reality, because you're not able to drink till you're 21.
Yeah. But also, we see our parents drinking. Most of the liquor we get is from our parents. Our parents have it in the house, like our moms drink. So we know we can get it from our moms. Most of the time, that's what we know.
That's fair. And I'm open to that piece of it. I'm open to the fact that we're making it accessible for you guys to be able to have it and see it and have access to it. I'm learning today. I hope there are other parents out there that's learning too as well.
Most of the alcohol we know about, like when you be like, how you know about that? You drink it. My mom drink it. My mama's friends drink it. So we know it from our parents. So it's not always from our friends.
I agree with that. I don't detest that. Any other comments from the teens? Anything else we want to get?
I like what she said right there about the drinking and like doing stuff with your parents. It's not a good idea, but like most of them say, it's better to experience with them than with everybody else. Because if you go out there, you drink and stuff like that, it might lead you into trouble with your parents. So they can keep you out of trouble because they're in the house.
Okay, I hope the parents are feeling how I'm feeling right now. I hope the parents are absorbing what I'm hearing right here. I hope you guys are getting it. Because I don't know how to bring it to you any more live, any more real than this. As you guys know, the Stir It Up Show is unplanned, unpredicted, unrehearsed. This is what it is. This is raw footage and raw data. So parents, I ask you, take into consideration everything our teens have said today. I want to thank all of you for being here today, for your comments. I want to thank our audience. I want to thank Clovia Lawrence. I want to thank Ms. Braxton. I want to thank Shanae. I want to thank Steve Clark, who didn't get an opportunity to talk. We want to thank everybody for joining the Stir It Up Show. Have a good night.